Hello, my name is Rafe Adley, and I am making a video on White Fang made by Jack London. Born in the wild in a forest in a den. White Fang was born at that spot. White Fang was separated from his White Fang was separated from his pack, but not his mom. His mom and him lived together in peace until they needed food, and they were basically surrounded by other wolves. They both went to a marshal who had food to feed his sleigh dogs, which then found out that there was one more. They found out that they actually had 6, not 7. They saw 7, and they were shocked. He then realized that it was just a lone wolf who was just trying to feed its cub. And when the cub came out, known as White Fang, when he came out, the marshal and his crew members were shocked to see how fierce the reaction of that cub gave to the marshal. Later in the book, White Fang came to a chief with his mother in search of more food. Then, White Fang's mother realized who that chief really was. That wolf knew the chief when it was pulling the sleigh for them. The chief, who was surprised to see the wolf, then saw White Fang and was very shocked to see that his lead sled dog had a baby. White Fang then went to go with the chief to sell some mittens, but then, when the chief sold them all, he lost his money due to being robbed by Beauty Smith's partner. Beauty Smith then forced the chief to sell White Fang to him. So then Beauty Smith could use White Fang to get money, to basically make money for him in a fighting ring against dogs. Later in the book, White Fang is then double teamed by two dogs, then is almost killed by both of them until the marshal steps in, stops the fight, but is then knocked out by Beauty Smith. But then, as the marshal's crew came in, they saved him from Beauty Smith killing the marshal. And here are my favorite parts. When White Fang was saved by the marshal and was saved by the marshal, and my dislike was when Beauty Smith abused White Fang so much that it started hating Beauty Smith. So much that it started sometimes to disobey Beauty Smith. But whenever White Fang saw that staff, White Fang got scared and did Beauty Smith's deeds. And that is my book report. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See ya.